Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's so great to have you with me today. As we journey through this incredible experience of aging, we gather so many insights, don't we? We learn from our experiences, both the amazing highs and those little bumps in the road. One thing I've really come to appreciate as the years have unfolded is the power of discernment, especially when it comes to sharing our thoughts and feelings. Have you ever found yourself reflecting on a conversation, wishing you'd maybe held back a little? Shared less of yourself in that moment? I know I certainly have. Today we're going to dive into this idea of mindful sharing. It's not about being closed off or inauthentic, not at all. It's about being wise and thoughtful about who we entrust with our vulnerabilities, our aspirations, and our experiences. Because let's face it, as much as we cherish connection, not every ear is the right one for every story. Let's explore some areas where a little extra caution can really serve us well as we continue to age gracefully and confidently. Number 1. Guarding your vulnerabilities. Now let's talk about those deeply personal moments, our vulnerabilities, and perhaps some of the times we feel we've fallen short. It's natural to want to connect with others on a deeper level by sharing these experiences. We might hope for empathy, understanding, or even just to feel less alone. However, it's important to remember that once you've shared something deeply personal, it becomes part of your shared history with that person. And while many people will respond with kindness and support, there's always the possibility that this information could be unintentionally or even intentionally used in a way that causes you pain later on. Think about those moments of self-doubt or past mistakes that you've worked hard to overcome. Sharing these with someone who isn't truly supportive might lead to them holding on to those moments, subtly reminding you of them, or even judging your present actions through the lens of your past. It can hinder your ability to move forward and feel truly free from those previous experiences. Building genuine intimacy and trust takes time. It's built on consistent positive interactions and a demonstrated pattern of respect and understanding. Before opening up about your deepest vulnerabilities, consider the depth of the relationship and the other person's character. Are they someone who consistently lifts you up, or do they sometimes engage in negativity or gossip? Choosing wisely who you confide in about sensitive topics is a key aspect of protecting your emotional well-being as we age. Number 2, being savvy about your finances. Next up, let's touch on a topic that can sometimes be tricky: finances. Whether you're navigating retirement planning, managing investments, or simply talking about your day-to-day expenses, it's wise to exercise caution about who you share these details with. Sharing financial struggles with someone who isn't truly supportive can unfortunately lead to unwanted advice, judgment about past spending habits, or even a shift in how they perceive you. You might unintentionally create a dynamic where they view you differently based on your financial situation. Conversely, sharing too much about financial successes can also create uncomfortable dynamics. You might find yourself the target of requests for loans or feel a subtle shift in the relationship where others see you primarily through the lens of your financial well-being. Of course, there are trusted financial advisors and close loved ones with whom discussing finances might be necessary and beneficial. But when it comes to casual conversations or sharing with acquaintances, a general approach of discretion is often the most prudent. Protecting your financial privacy is an important part of maintaining your independence and peace of mind as you age. Number 3, navigating relationship dynamics. Relationships. They enrich our lives in countless ways, but they can also be a source of occasional friction. When disagreements or challenges arise in our close relationships, with partners, family members, or close friends, it's a natural instinct to want to vent or seek support. However, think carefully before sharing the intricacies of these conflicts with others outside of the immediate relationship. When you share a one-sided account of a disagreement, even with the best intentions, you're presenting an incomplete picture. The person you're confiding in will likely form an opinion based solely on your perspective. This can create unintended consequences. They might develop negative feelings towards the other person, involved feelings that persist even after you and that person have resolved the issue. This can lead to awkward social situations and put a strain on your relationships in the long run. Remember, those you confide in care about you, so they're likely to take your side, potentially making future reconciliation more challenging. While seeking support during relationship difficulties is important, consider confiding in a neutral party, like a therapist or counselor, or a very trusted friend who has a history of offering unbiased advice. This can provide you with the support you need without potentially damaging your other relationships. Number 4, protecting your peace of mind around past hurts. As we journey through life, we inevitably experience moments of hurt, disappointment, or even trauma. Healing from these experiences is a deeply personal process, and sharing these past wounds can be a part of that healing for some. However, it's important to be mindful of who you share these deeply sensitive parts of your history with. While some individuals will offer genuine empathy and support, others may inadvertently keep you tethered to the past. They might constantly refer back to your past hurts, preventing you from fully moving forward and embracing the present. Sharing these experiences can also create a dynamic where others always view you through the lens of that past pain. This can be limiting and might prevent you from being seen for the vibrant, resilient person you are today. Choose wisely the individuals with whom you share your deepest hurts. Opt for those who are genuinely supportive of your healing journey and who empower you to look towards the future with hope and strength. Sometimes finding professional support can provide a safe and confidential space to process past experiences without the risk of unintended consequences in your personal relationships. Number 5, keeping your dreams close while they blossom. Finally, let's talk about our aspirations, our dreams for the future. As we continue to grow and evolve, we often have new goals, exciting ideas and visions for what we want to create or experience. It's natural to want to share these with the people around us. However, be mindful of who you share these budding dreams with, especially in the early stages. Sometimes well-meaning, but perhaps slightly skeptical individuals might project their own fears or limitations onto your aspirations. They might offer unsolicited advice or point out potential obstacles, which, while sometimes valid, can inadvertently dampen your enthusiasm and even discourage you from pursuing your goals. Think of it like planting a delicate seed. You want to nurture it and allow it to grow strong before exposing it to every possible weather condition. Similarly, allow your dreams to take root and gain momentum before sharing them widely. Once you have some initial progress or a solid plan in place, you might feel more resilient to any potential negativity or doubt. Sharing your dreams with a select few trusted and enthusiastic individuals can be incredibly motivating. Choose those who genuinely believe in you and your potential, and who will offer encouragement and support as you work towards your goals. Conclusion. So as we continue on this journey of aging, let's remember the wisdom in choosing our confidants carefully. It's not about being secretive, but about being discerning. By thoughtfully considering who we share our vulnerabilities, our finances, our relationship challenges, our past hurts, and our future dreams. We can protect our emotional well-being, nurture our relationships, and empower ourselves to live fully and authentically. Remember, true connection is built on mutual respect and trust, which deepens over time. You have the right to choose who gets access to the most personal parts of your life. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has given you some food for thought. I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. Have you ever experienced the power of mindful sharing? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips and insights on aging well. Until next time, take care of yourselves and be wise about what you share.